Hello, it's me, Tendo Limbo, and welcome to my channel Tea Time with Tendo Limbo, where I spill the latest on entertainment news, celebrity gossip, and so much more. And yes, this tea is quite hot. It's quite hot, but we'll go with it. I'm having some honeyed ginger tea. It's so good. It is so good. Highly recommended from me. Try it out. To boost my immune system, Corona child. Corona. And without any further ado, let's get into it.
Hello, my name is Tanda. Nice to know you. Tanda.
The news this week is very sad. It is so sad throughout in general, most of it. Just so much has been going on around the world, but I'm here to give it to you. And first and foremost, R.I.P. to Mary Twala, Somizi's mother, who passed away this past week, and on the 4th of July. It is so sad. A national treasure, an actress. She is a national treasure. She's been on South African TV screens for years, decades even. So she passed away at the age of 81, and it's very difficult just, for anyone to experience the loss of someone's death during the current pandemic because of the rules, regulations, and all of that. So her send-off, just like many other people that have experienced loss, their send-off is just not what they had planned, not what they wanted for their loved ones, but has to be done that way just so they can follow the rules and protocols, laws, and regulations of the lockdown. So condolences to the Mhlongo Twala Motaung family. And what's sad is that she passed away on her dead husband's birthday. Yeah, that is, girl. I'm trying to be. I am remorseful. I am sad. I just don't know how to sound as sad as I truly feel and as I am. So condolences to her family and their loved ones, and strength to them. Other celebrities that also experienced death in their families is Lebus, her mother passed away this past week, as well as Ntokozo Mbambo, whose mother passed away a week ago and laid her mother to rest today. It is, it's a lot, so we won't dwell into that much because I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I'm really emotional, so let's not get into that. Let's move on to more entertainment news. Going all the way to America, Kanye West announced that he will be running for the 2020 president elections. Gasp. Now, a lot of people are just like, yay, Kanye, you have my vote, you have my vote, you have my vote. And at first, I was one of those people. Then I was like, actually, why? I don't like it when someone comes out of nowhere, doesn't know much about politics, just because they can, they're like, why not try it out? He's got the means to, he can do it, why not try it out? He's not qualified to do it. Now, that is the problem that I have. Besides the fact that Kanye's views are very questionable, okay? Because he has questionable views on abortion, on homosexuality, as well as abortion. Yes, I've got receipts. Yes. So his views on such matters make me worry about certain communities, especially that of like minorities, women. And he's also says slavery is a choice. You guys remember that? So imagine that. These are minorities in America that now have to deal with him, face him, and it makes me scared, makes me worried. I'm panicking. Got me scared, shook, panicking. Overseas, church. You want to say, okay, let's not go there. But I mean, congratulations to him. More than anything, I'm more happy of like if it were to happen and if he were to win. Kim is a level-headed person, I'd like to believe, who does her good deeds where she can. I'd like to believe, from what I know, from what I've read, what I've looked up, searched, and found, and I'd like to believe with Kim on his side, he'll think the way she does. I mean, we can only hope, but besides Kanye, I hope they are going to be better candidates for America. Honestly, truly, for everywhere in the world. I hope we're led by proper, true leaders that will guide us into the right direction that the world should be going to, where there is no discrimination, unfair prejudice, corruption. I mean, I'm asking for too much. Honestly, true. This politics you're talking about, it's never going to happen. So, I guess we should just keep it moving on to the next story. Dinner at Somizi's is about to come out. Remember I told you about this last week? Oh yes. Dinner at Somizi's. The first episode is going to air on the 10th of July, Friday evening, 7 o'clock. One Magic. And guess who the first guest is? Rami Chuene. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But I mean, who could be a better guest? I mean, I don't think she's had quite the platform outside of her ranting on Twitter, quite the platform to discuss a lot of stuff that's happened to her in the past year that we South Africans are very interested to find out. And in a clip that I will play for you, you get to hear it. Oh yes, where she talks about her previous employers, the ones we spoke about last week, them, and I just
fired.
Finally, it just happens to me in a show. Yummy.
So you're a good cook, right?
Yes.
Of course you're a mother. You are a mother.
Would you ever work for the Fergusons again?
It depends.
A lot of people gave you flack when you supported your daughter.
The OnlyFans account. Social media has opened a way, the easier route for people to plant whatever it is that they have to offer. That's the way of the business.
See, like, the feel of the show seems great. From that 30-second sort of clip, I get that this might just be the show that we needed. And also, let's think about this. Judging from the fact that the current pandemic and stuff, we're not going to get all the shows we want the way we want them when they meant to come out. So for us to be getting some sort of new material and new content, yay. Thank you, entertainment. Thank you. Congratulations to everyone involved in dinner at Somizi's. Listen to me mumble. So yeah. So congratulations to everyone part of that team, and all the best for Friday the 10th of July. And moving swiftly along, in more entertainment news, it is alleged, rumored, apparently, Monique, yep, the comedian, the actress, her, it is rumored that she might join Real Housewives of Atlanta to replace Nene Leakes' child. Her and her husband are rumored to join the franchise. I think she's got it. She's got the drama. She's very... You know what I mean? She's blunt. She's straightforward. She tells it like it is. And now she's going to be with other women that are just like that. And now she's going to see how she's going to deal, cope, and behave around such environments. Scary. I know. So, looking forward to seeing that. Honestly, truly, I am. I want this for her. But here's the thing. I'm worried. Right now, she's in the peak of her... relationship, her marriage. They are in love and she's so happy. But here's the thing with Real Housewives, all right? They have a high divorce rate. Just Real Housewives of Atlanta alone have a 33.8% divorce rate according to E-Online. They have a 53.8 53.8 divorce rate, and that is scary. That means more than half the women on that show will get divorced, Good luck, Monique. And yeah, it's not finalized yet. She's still in talks with Bravo because, I mean, girl has been getting robbed since when, and she's trying to get her what? Coin. So that's exactly what's going on. And I hope she gets the coin that she deserves and brings the drama too. And in more entertainment news, child. Remember I said it's going to be very sad? It definitely is. In South African news, one of our celebrity couples, Moshe Ndiki and Pelo Bala, have split, and it is not looking cute at all. Yeah, so pretty much here is what's going on. Here's the gist, or the just, or whatever it is said. Here's what's going on, right? So they've been a couple, engaged, happy. What we know, they're happy and all of that, right? And just this past Sunday, South African Sunday tabloid put them as the front cover, you know, page 6 news, and they say, hey, they have split because of physical abuse. And I'm like, child, what, where? And here's what is said. It is they just basically said that, you know what, it turns out that Moshe Pelo very abusive towards each other. Moshe beats Pelo up, and Pelo apparently it is rumored that yeah, I'm not trying to get in giggle fees, but it is rumored that it is alleged that Pelo actually pulled the handbrake up while Moshe was driving, which is extremely dangerous. They could have died, for starters. Besides that, I just feel like the abuse itself, they could have killed each other. And it according to sources, Moshe has beat Pelo into hospital several times, vice versa. And with that said, Moshe released a statement saying that he's not going to get much into it, but everyone that knows him knows that this is not his nature, and everyone that knows Pelo knows that he gets very aggressive, especially under the influence of alcohol, right? And that, they're dealing with this. He can't say much, and he was advised not to say much, which is good. Thank you to whoever advised you. Advised not to say too much because there's a whole lot of legalities around it. They're going to court with regards to this. They've got protection orders against each other. It's not cute. It's sad. It's sad because this is a couple I was rooting for, but things do happen around the world, and this is one of them. So unfortunately they have split, part ways, going their own separate ways. And yeah, man, it is what it is. It really is what it is. And after Moshe's statement, because Moshe released the first statement, which is very questionable, and I understand why it was, because it was probably, one, in a rush, 2, there were emotions all over the place, 3, I have to say something to make sure that I'm not ruining my career. So clearly it wasn't proofread or anything. And Pelo's like, hold up, Miss Thang, if you want to say stuff, make sure you say them correctly, alright? Pretty much that's what he just said. And Moshe then released another statement, very similar, not much changed besides fixing of a few errors. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Sad. It's really sad, the fact that they'll have to even go to court for this and all of that. And abuse is not right. Period. Abuse is not okay at all. It's sad. And should not be tolerated by anyone. It should not be tolerated by anyone. Okay, now, gotta be serious now. It should not be tolerated by anyone. And unfortunately, that is the reality of a lot of people. And we only know what has been made public. Talking about abusers, Sammy Sosa, a D-list celebrity. No, that's very rude of me to call her a celebrity. Sammy Sosa a media personality, both radio and television. If you don't know her, well, she was more popular back then when V Entertainment was still in its prime, and Vuzu Network and all of their shows, and she would appear there, and she was also on radio. Talent, she's a talent, no doubt about that. Seems to be making her re-debut on television somehow. She's coming back. Oh, I love her voice, by the way. She's coming back, but she's working with an abuser, a known abuser, Larry from Running with the Refs, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or Microwave Boys, one of the two, somewhere. Larry. I'm not gonna put his picture up because we don't. No, we're not gonna do that. But she is working with Larry, and apparently they're working on some magic. They've got a project coming, television project, which I hate to see. He is a talent, but we don't support abusers, period. And clearly she's forgiven him, and she is working with him. Sad, but it's true. And she brought so much attention to herself that Ino was like, hold up. She is not going to get another bag without paying me. Let me clock this girl once, twice, 3 times. And he did just that. He clocked her, and he's like, wait, I'm blocked by Sammy Sosa, but those that can, please tell her, Miss Scammy Sosa, that she scammed me. I asked her to work with me on a song years ago. My mother and I paid her. Here are the receipts. Bam, bam, bam. Pulled through with the receipts and said why I paid her. She didn't work with me. She doesn't want to pay me back. She doesn't talk to me. She blocked me. What is the tea? I am tired of fighting, but I want my money back. Miss Scammy Sosa, what in the VBS is going on? Girl, get it together, Miss Thang. So that's basically what Ino said, and obviously there was no reply from Scammy, and I guess it's just tea for another day. We find out more, I'll spill more. When it's piping hot, I'll deliver it, hand it over to you, pour it in a cup. You will get it, pretty much. And yeah, that's really what's going on, right? And also in happier news, in much lighter news, Phineas and Ferb will be making a new movie. Ooh! So Phineas and Ferb is a cartoon that most of us grew up watching, and they are working on a new cartoon to come out in 2020. At least something good is happening this year. It's gonna be called Candace Against the Universe, and it is said to come out on the 28th of August. Looking forward to that. I'm super excited. It's just before September. No, Phineas and Ferb. How long is their holiday? It's for the end of their holiday, I think. Yeah, because school starts in September for them. I don't know, but I'm not going to get into that. Basically, it's going to be on Disney Plus, 28th September, Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe. That's what you need to look forward to. Something much lighter, brighter to just make you feel good, forget about the world for however long it will be, an hour and a half, 2 hours, or however long it will be. Just something to look forward to, very nostalgic for all of us that used to watch Phineas and Ferb growing up. Yes, that. Yes, God. And then, okay. I hate to talk about my fave like this, but listen, Mihlali Ndamase, she might just be addicted to trending, according to me. I think she likes it, and she knows she's got to do it somehow. There's no doubt about the power that is Mihlali Ndamase. I am a fave, I am a fan, I love her, but I noticed a trend, or sort of a pattern with Miss Thang. Miss Thang loves to be spoken about at least once a week. And you know what, for an influencer to trend like that in South Africa, girl, props to you. You know what you're doing and you're doing it right. However, maybe she might just be addicted to trending, and here's why. She has been tweeting suggestive tweets that she did tweet that she's sick and not feeling well, but it could be suggestive or insinuation that Miss Thang might have the coronavirus, which may or may not be true. However, it did cause some sort of talk about her, which is what she loves. She loves it when people talk about her, and then she gets impressions and engagements, which is up her alley. Okay, she needs impressions, engagements for what? For her to be an influencer and a promoter, because the more she gets of that, the more she can charge and be in her bag. That's the trend that I'm noticing. And besides that, Miss Thang, well done on 2 million views on your video where you were out of the jet that clearly that was never on or never flew or anything like that. She's doing something right. Can't deny the fact that she is doing something right, and I'm here for that. I'm living. Yes, God, I am living. And last but not least, not going to get into it much because it is quite old news, but I'll tell you what I think. Jada will August. Child. Now let me tell you what's happening. So August, Alsina went for an interview, and for years it's been apparent, rumored, suggested, that alleged that there are some sexual affairs between Jada and August August finally came out with it, spilled the tea, said, here you go. It is true. Yes, I've never known love like I know it now. And pretty much I thought that was weird. I mean, yes, they took you in because you were one of their own. They wanted to take care of you, and I'm so he must be appreciative of that. However, what didn't make sense to me is why now? Why speak about it now? Is it because you're better? So those that know that August Alsina has some sort of autoimmune disease, and obviously everything in his life is just going bad at that time, and they took him in, they cared for him, they tried to guide him, they being Jada and Will, and raised him like their own son, right? However, it is apparent that Jade and August have been having sexual relations, which I think is very weird for you to take someone in when they're vulnerable and sort of groom them into something that you're going to use for your sexual pleasure at some point, knowing very well that they're vulnerable. So here's what I think. Could it be true? I guess where there's smoke, there's fire. But I don't think it's 100% true. I think this is a publicity stunt for 2 reasons. One, the Red Table Talk Jada show, it's been out of touch for some time. Who's talking about it? There's no guest has been there for some time. There hasn't been a big of a scandal since Jordan and the Kardashian Jenners. So Miss Thang needs to bring attention to her show so she gets into her bag. That's the first promo. The second promo, August Alsina releasing a 27-track album. Promo. Let's be honest. Now we spoke about them. Now I'm going to want to go to wherever they release or talk about themselves, or August does it through his music. You're going to listen to his album. Jada's going to do it on her show. You're going to want to go to a show and find out more about this. So maybe, yes, where there's smoke, there's fire. But I don't think this is it. The smoke that's happening here, they weren't Brian. No, it's not from charcoal. I think the smoke that's happening here is from some candle somewhere in their house. I hope you get what I'm saying, because I get what I'm saying, and it makes sense to me. However, I did a whole lot of rumbling, and I spoke really fast throughout this videos because I tried to make it as short as possible and put as much news as possible. And there's so much sad news, which I'm so sorry for. But that is the end of episode 3 of Tea Time with Tendo Limbo. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend that knows a friend that knows a friend, and tell someone else to subscribe and do the same thing, and watch, like, comment, the drill. And thank you so much for watching. Arrivederci, toodaloo, and ciao.